When you learn from home, it's good to go to Mr. Bean's Music. Hello and welcome to Mr. Bean's Music. Last Sunday, we celebrated a very special day here in the United States called Mother's Day. El Día de las Madres in Spanish. Mother's Day can be a special day for all of us. Even if you don't have a mother, you can celebrate it with someone who is very special in your life. But let's start our day with the warm-up that we began last week, the Friend of Mine warm-up. But before we start the new warm-up, we need to think of two things that we like to do with our friends. I like running and jumping with my friends. Can you think of two action words that you like to do with your friends? Action words are words like clapping and smiling and singing and playing and talking. They're words of things that you actually do. I'll give you a few seconds to think of two action words that you like doing with your friends. Did you think of two action words? Okay. I'll start with playing and slaying. Are you ready? Okay. Do-do-do-do, I like playing with you. Do-do-do-do, I like slaying with you. Do-do-do-do, any way or any old time. Yeah, I like you, you're a friend of mine. Okay, now I'm going to use the two action words that I thought of earlier. Let's see if I can remember what they were. Oh yes, they were running and jumping. So are you ready? Are you ready to sing again? Here we go. Running and jumping. Do-do-do-do, I like running with you. Do-do-do-do, I like jumping with you. Do-do-do-do, any day or any old time. Yeah, I like you, you're a friend of mine. Now it's time to use your words. Do you remember your two action words? I'll listen. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do, any day or any old time. Yeah, I like you, you're a friend of mine. Do-do-do-do. Okay, now we're going to use tapping and clapping. Do-do-do-do, I like tapping with you. Do-do-do-do, I like clapping with you. Do-do-do-do, any day or any old time. Yeah, I like you, you're a friend of mine. You did a good job doing the warm-up song with me. Now let's get to business. We have 10 vocabulary words today, so let me show you. The first word is meadow, M-E-A-D-O-W, meadow. A meadow is simply a big area of land that's covered in grass. The cows were in the meadow eating grass. Meadow. The next word is stream, S-T-R-E-A-M, stream. A stream is the word we use to describe a small river. The stream was so small, I was able to jump from one side to the other without getting my feet wet. Stream. The next word is owl, O-W-L, owl. An owl is a type of bird that flies around at night to hunt for its food and makes sounds like hoo, hoo. And I've only seen an owl at the zoo, owl. The next word is gnaw, G-N-A-W, gnaw. Now kids, gnaw is an interesting word because it has a letter in it that we don't say. The first letter is G, which makes the g sound. But in this word, we write it, but we don't say it. To gnaw on something means to bite or nibble at something for a long time. The beefsteak was hard for me to chew, so I had to gnaw on it for a long time before I could swallow it. Gnaw. The next word is snug. S-N-U-G, snug. If something is snug, it is comfortable, warm, and cozy, and keeps you protected from the cold. My mom and I were snug under the blanket while we watched a movie together. Snug. The next word is bask. B-A-S-K. Bask. To bask is to lie down and let the gentle heat of the sun keep you warm. When I go to the beach, I like to bask on the sand after I come out of the water. Bask. The next vocabulary are two words, Scotch Pine. It's two words, Scotch, S-C-O-T-C-H, and Pine, P-I-N-E, Scotch Pine. A Scotch Pine is a type of tree, an evergreen tree that looks like a Christmas tree. When my family wanted a Christmas tree, we went to the farm and cut down a Scotch pine tree to bring to our house. Scotch pine. The next word is cozy. C-O-Z-Y, cozy. To be cozy is to feel comfortable, warm, and relaxed. It is cozy for me when I'm in my bed under the covers. Cozy. The next word is we. This is a word that sounds like one that we know, but it's spelled differently. This we is spelled W-E-E, we. If you spell it with two E's, then it means little. When I was a wee boy, I couldn't reach the top of the refrigerator. We. And our last vocabulary word is den. D-E-N, den. A den is the place where a wild animal lives. I walked close to the squirrel, but it got scared and ran into its den in a hole in the tree. Den. Today we have a special story and song for a special person in our lives. Our mothers. Or that special person in our lives who's like a mother to us. Now this story that I'm about to tell you, my mom used to read it to me over and over again when I was a little boy. It's called Over in the Meadow. I liked this story because it had so many animals and I was able to have fun counting the animals' children. Now this is a copy of the book that my mom used to read to me, and now I'm going to read it to you. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said the mother, I dig, said the one. So they dug all day in the sand, in the sun. Over in the meadow where the stream runs blue, lived an old mother fish and her little fishes too. Swim, said the mother, we swim, said the two. So they swam all day where the stream runs blue. Over in the meadow, in a hole in a tree, lived an old mother owl and her little owls three. Too-hoo, said the mother, we too-hoo, said the three. So they too-hooed all day in a hole in a tree. Over in the meadow by the old barn door, lived an old mother rat and her little ratties four. Gnaw, said the mother, we gnaw, said the four. So they gnawed all day by the old barn door. Over in in the meadow in a snug beehive lived an old mother bee and her little bees 5. Buzz, said the mother, we buzz, said the 5. So they buzzed all day in a snug beehive. Over in the meadow in a nest built of sticks lived an old mother crow and her little crows 6. Caw, said the mother, we caw, said the 6. So they cawed all day in a nest built of sticks. Over in the meadow where the grass grows so even lived an old mother frog and her little froggy 7. Jump, said the mother, we jump, said the 7. So they jumped all day where the grass grows so even. Over in the meadow by the old mossy gate lived an old mother lizard and her little lizards 8. Bask, said the mother, we bask, said the 8. So they basked all day by the old mossy gate. Over in the meadow by the old Scotch Pine lived an old mother duck and her little ducks 9. Quack, said the mother, we quack, said the 9. So they quacked all day by the old Scotch Pine. Over in the meadow in a cozy wee den lived an old mother beaver and her little beavers 10. Beeb, said the mother, we beeb, said the 10. So they beebed all day in the cozy wee den. That song always reminds me of my mother and my childhood growing up. I used to love when my mother would read to me. Do you like it when someone reads to you? I like reading to you. I also like singing with you. Now, let's return to our lesson in Google Classroom. Remember that there is always something for you to write and a picture for you to draw that illustrates what you've written about. Okay? As always, I look forward to seeing you again next week on Mr. Bean's Music. Bye-bye for now.